Hello and welcome to Finca and Beneficio El Manzano. This is episode 2 of the 2010-2011 El Salvador coffee harvest. Today it's October 22nd, 2010, and we are right now at the drying patios. We're actually today going to spend some time focusing on the weighing station and at the categorization process that we call, where we sort the cherries coming from the plantation. But let me first show you what we got on the patio. We're already in harvest, so let me show you what we have, and we'll continue from that. Let me grab the camera and show you guys what we got. So we're standing on the patios. We got a batch in front of us. It's batch number 11, if we see. It's from Finca San Antonio. What we got here, it's a coffee that actually it's got a lot of dry pods in it. Beans that actually were dry on the tree, and somehow they managed to escape the sorting, but it's a lower altitude coffee. Remember, we're in the beginning of the harvest. This other batch, this is batch number 12, and it's from the same plantation, see, San Antonio. That was quick, but see, same kind of coffee. It's got those dry pods, batch number 12. But here we got a better looking coffee. This is actually from an HG plantation called El Corozo. If we see, it's batch 13 from the 20th, El Corozo, and the lot or plot is Miramar. See, better looking, still got those dry pods, but see, it's more even, cleaner. It's got very, very few defects in it. So yeah, this is that HG coffee. It's batch 13 from El Corozo farm. And now let's go to another batch here on the left to us. You can see in the background dryers. Oh, there's the deep open station. But here, let's see this batch. Same plantation. This is batch number 16 from the 21st, El Corozo, plot Miramar. Still those dry pods, but see, better looking coffee, very even. It's very nice. I'm excited to cup this coffee, so I'll let you know how they taste. El Corozo plantation. So episode 2 is about categorization process. So first thing we do when a truck arrives is that we go on the truck and take a sample of most of the sacks. If it's like 20 sacks coming in, we take a sample of like about 10. So this guy over here, Eduardo, takes a sample of most of the bags. Here on the right, we're going to see actually the paperwork coming into our office. That's going to go into our system. Still on the system, we need the grade or the categorization grade that was given to those chairs. So that's how we sample the sacks. And then I'm going to show you right now actually how do we grade those coffees. But first, let me show you the categories. So these are the 7 most common class of beans coming from the plantation. We got optimum ripeness here, a dark red. We got pink beans, a little underripe. We got yellow ones, underripe as well. We got overripeness here on the right. Down here we got the dry pods. Or dry beans, we got sunburned beans, and we got the fully unripe beans. So those are the 7 most common class of beans coming from the plantation. So after the sample was taken from the truck and the sacks, we get 200 grams and we categorize that sample. So 200 grams is the 100% of the samples. We tear that or put it to 0 and we begin sorting the fully ripe beans. So we begin doing that on the sample. This is Jose doing this. Usually this process takes about 10 minutes. So the truck waits on the scale for about 10 minutes until we grade that coffee, so all the info can be inputted into our database. So he's got here also his paperwork. See, he's got his folder, pen, folder, and calculator. So we're gonna see how he fills this paperwork. So he takes the sample, weighs it, and let's see what he's getting over here. He's getting 57 grams out of the 200. So he's got to write down, actually first he writes down the name of the plantation. Let's see what he does. So he's got name of the plantation, El Corozo, HG quality, 22nd of October. And he's going to go for the 57 grams, which is about 28.5% of the sample. He goes back and starts with the pink beans. Also, one at a time. So we're picking right now each class of beans, and then we're going to categorize it. First, we get the samples all sorted by class of beans or class of maturity, and then he's going to weigh this. And we got a grading system actually where we give a grade to this sample. So he does that for puts it to 0, does that with the pinks, and he does that for every single one of the classes. So this would be a AA category coffee. Very clean, very nice, and actually this is the limit. Anything better than this will also be a category AA. So yes, it's got some dry ones, unripes, pinks, but yeah, this is the limit. Anything better than this will also be a AA category. Very clean, good looking coffee. So this is A category. Yes, there's some underripe beans. In general, this sample is very clean still. That green one, yes, but it's got some yellows. It's got a little pink overripe, but actually this is where the machinery comes in and cleans this coffee, sorts all those pods, all those yellows, or those that minimum part of the unripe. But most of the machinery does take care of that. In general, very clean, good-looking coffee. B category, not that good looking, but if you got the right set of machines, you'll do a good job on that. Yes, it's got yellows, underripes, dries, overripe, everything in it. But once again, if you have the right machinery on your deep open station, no problem. You'll sort that and have everything separated, even though it looks not that good. Category C, awful looking, but actually this is how the beginning of the harvest and the end of the harvest look like. And once again, the machinery does a good job. You better have good machinery at the deep open station to take care of this kind of coffees. At a mill, you have to receive it. After we have categorized the coffees, Policarpo here punches in all the information. Name of the plantation, the grade we just gave it, all that goes into our information system. And the main reason actually we just categorize the coffee is to know what to blend with what. Which plantation can be blended with which one. If it can't be blended because it's a AA, well, we'll keep it as a AA. But if we can blend it, hey, a bigger batch could be better. So that's actually the categorization process at Beneficio El Manzano. Hope you enjoy this episode 2. And be expecting episode 3 anytime soon. Thanks again. Bye-bye.